Brian Mellott.
Mellott.
Yes. I feel like I should keep this on because, like, as a point of a documentary.
Right.
I've been carrying it, so it's authentic if I just keep carrying it.
It's very.
That's right. Well, we'll get so much footage. We might be able to make a documentary. Who knows? So, what is your film about, Brian?
Well, so there's 4 films that I've worked on that are being shown today. 2 of them, or not today, at this festival. 2 of them are I shot. One of them's the one that's official, because one of them's here, but it's not like on. It's kind of we got it submitted through kind of back channels, so I'm not sure if it's actually in the brochure. It's called Just a Little More. It'll be opening a feature called Rusty at the Salvation Army on Friday. I was just a cinematographer for that, so I don't feel like I want to say too much about that. I should leave that to Joe Sullivan, the director. And then I Am Sad is a student film my friend Dwayne Julick made, and I was a cinematographer for him for his student film also. That's going to be showing during the block. I don't remember which block it's going to be showing. It's, one of the short film blocks, and it's a dark comedy about suicide. Yeah, and I think that one was made in November of 2015. Dwayne and I were both working on a feature film here in Butte with Montana Movie Factory, is what they're called. We were working on a feature for them, and he had to take time off of school to work on that feature, and in order to make up those credits, he got to make the student film. So that's how I assisted him with that.
So you've been busy.
I have been quite busy recently.
And it seems like you're sought after as a cinematographer.
With my friends, yes. Dwayne Julick, Joe Sullivan, and I are kind of like an unofficial group. And yeah, I'm the cinematographer of the group. So
now Universal has to hear about it, or
yeah,
Paramount,
hopefully, yeah, exactly. I'll give them a call after this interview, actually.
Right. It'll go viral, I'm sure. So.
Did you have films here last year?
Last year, I did not. I had some friends who had some stuff shown here, but I didn't have anything that I'd worked on. So
Okay.
Oh, the other 2. I didn't mention the other 2. Another film I assisted on was called Little Star. That's a feature that was made up in Whitefish over 2 summers. It was made by my friend Tamer. Joe Sullivan is acting in it. He's the guy that directed Just a Little More, the unofficial, the one that's going to be opening the Rusty feature. Yeah, he's acting in that one. He's the lead, actually. And we made that up in Whitefish with our friend Tamer. It was originally going to be a short film, but it just kind of was really fruitful, the making of it. So we went back the next summer and shot and did a whole other additional shoot to it and made it a feature.
Well, that's fascinating. It grew from a short to a feature.
Yeah, yes. It was originally 11 pages long, and usually the rule of thumb is 1 page is 1 minute of screen time, but now it's like 80 minutes of screen time, so yeah.
Did you guys improvise at all to,
Well, with Little Star, it was heavily improvised. The script was more of a guide than anything. It wasn't very concrete. The script was just was more of an outline to the story. Even though it was written very, as a concrete script, it was not stuck to. It was just a reference guide. With Just a Little More, that one was pretty, and I Am Sad, those ones were more traditionally scripted, but Just a Little More was also pretty improvised. Just because that one was made kind of on the fly with what we had access to. So we really had to do a lot of on-set writing to make things match up. So that one was written pretty solidly, but there was one scene in particular, we call it the Nero scene because the character he goes to visit is named Nero, and he's a little man that deals weed, and that scene was scripted to be kind of a business style scene, but it was completely rewritten right before we started shooting. We got to the location and we had to change it, so we took 20 minutes to rewrite the scene entirely before we started shooting right then and there. So that one was completely rewritten based on what the script said.
So were there any notable mishaps? Did you have any interesting experiences?
Oh man, with Just a Little More, yeah, we had a location picked out that we were kind of doing guerrilla style filmmaking, so we didn't have necessarily official access to the location, but it was a wide open location. There was no blockage to it, but the day we got there to shoot on it, the owner somehow heard news that we were there, and within 5 minutes of us being there, we were completely told, no, we can't, there's no way. That was really frustrating. That was exceptionally frustrating. That really changed the ending quite a bit, but the ending still stayed intact. It wasn't rewritten heavily. It's just, because we had to change around the setting a lot. The ending was what we had planned to shoot and what we had to shoot were very different. But the script came out really intact for that, though.